The sky looks strange and the clock is ticking fast. Shadows are long and the good things never last. Folks are running wild, chasing what they know is wrong. They ain't got a heartbeat for a redemption song. I see the warnings written plain on every wall, but they'd rather dance than listen for the master's call. Oh, I pray my heart is ready and my lamp is trimmed and bright, for the day the Lord bursts through the darkest night. When the trumpet sounds and the eastern clouds are split, I wanna be standing tall with a gospel fit. I don't mind the waiting. If my soul is pure and clean, just counting down the seconds till the King of Kings is seen. They talk about the futures in their science and their schemes, trying to build a heaven right here in their worldly dreams. But every golden city that they try to raise will fall when the Lord commands the universe and answers every call. My only safety's resting on that dusty, rugged wood, and living every moment the way I know I should. Oh, I pray my heart is ready and my lamp is trimmed and bright, for the day the Lord bursts through the darkest night. When the trumpet sounds and the eastern clouds are split, I wanna be standing tall with a gospel fit. I don't mind the waiting. If my soul is pure and clean, just counting down the seconds till the King of Kings is seen. Don't let your spirit wander on this final stretch of time. Don't trade his steady promise for a nickel and a dime. We're going to a banquet that the world can never share, so fix your eyes on heaven, let him take away your care. Oh, I pray my heart is ready and my lamp is trimmed and bright, for the day the Lord bursts through the darkest night. When the trumpet sounds and the eastern clouds are split, I wanna be standing tall with the gospel fit. I don't mind the waiting. If my soul is pure and clean, just counting down the seconds till the King of Kings is seen. The trumpet sounds. Are you ready? I'm ready for the King of Kings. See them walking in the door in their finest Sunday clothes, talking loud of blessings that the good Lord overthrows. They sing the highest harmonies and they shout the loudest praise, but they live their whole week through in wicked, crooked ways. The Bible's under arm, but the truth is in their wallet. They're quick to judge the broken, but they never heed the call. Yeah, 'cause you can't cover Saturday sins with just your Sunday clothes. The Lord sees every hidden path where the darkness quietly grows. He don't care about the fabric or the shine upon your shoes. He's looking for the humble heart that chooses not to lose. If your outside is polished, but your soul is stained in gray, you'll hear a different message on the final judgment day. They got a public prayer for every eye to see, but their private word is poison that they spill maliciously. They think the offering plate is a ticket to get in, trying to buy forgiveness for the depths of all their sin. But redemption ain't a deal you strike with money or with fame. It's an honest broken whisper calling on His holy name. Oh, you can't cover Saturday sins with just your Sunday clothes. The Lord sees every hidden path where the darkness quietly grows. He don't care about the fabric or the shine upon your shoes. He's looking for the humble heart that chooses not to lose. If your outside is polished, but your soul is stained in gray, you'll hear a different message on the final judgment day. You gotta take the mirror out and hold it to your soul, and let the light of Jesus make your wounded spirit whole. Quit playing church on Sunday, quit hiding from the light. Start walking in the truth and make your living clean and right. So you can't cover Saturday sins with just your Sunday clothes. The Lord sees every hidden path where the darkness quietly grows. He don't care about the fabric or the shine upon your shoes. He's looking for the humble heart that chooses not to lose. If your outside is polished, but your soul is stained in gray, you'll hear a different message on the final judgment day.
My back is aching from the load I tried to keep. Carried every failure, even dragged them in my sleep. The track was rough and rocky, full of tempting twists and turns. Every step I took felt like the lesson that one learns. I watched the crowd cheer for the worldly race, but their finish line was only an empty place. But I hear the finish line, and it is calling out my name. I dropped the heavy weight of sin and gave away the shame. I ain't looking back at the miles I've left behind, 'cause I'm running toward the only peace my soul can find, with my eyes set steady on the one who ran before. I'm gonna cross that line and ask for nothing more. The world keeps telling me to slow down and retreat, whispering doubts with every tired beat of my feet. They say the prize I'm chasing is just too far away, that I should rest right here until the judgment day. But every good runner knows the secret of the pace. It ain't about your power, it's about the steady grace. So I hear the finish line, and it is calling out my name. I dropped the heavy weight of sin and gave away the shame. I ain't looking back at the miles I've left behind, 'cause I'm running toward the only peace my soul can find, with my eyes set steady on the one who ran before. I'm gonna cross that line and ask for nothing more. I see the golden gates where the King is waiting now to place a victory crown upon my humble brow. He cheers me on from heaven, louder than the noise, saying, "Child, keep moving, for the true reward is yours." Yes, I hear the finish line, and it is calling out my name. I dropped the heavy weight of sin and gave away the shame. I ain't looking back at the miles I've left behind, 'cause I'm running toward the only peace my soul can find, with my eyes set steady on the one who ran before. I'm gonna cross that line and ask for nothing more. Nothing more. Running toward the only peace. The finish line is calling. I stand at the altar, looking at the floor. I remember all the paths I should have shut the door. If salvation was a ladder I had to climb myself, I'd be stuck on the first rung, sitting on the shelf. I haven't got a talent or a perfect history to claim the kind of love He freely gave to me. It's nothing I have done, no virtue I could claim, just the sound of His sweet mercy calling out my name. If I had a trophy, it would stand for failure and for fear, but the crown He offers shines eternally and clear. It's all about the giver, not the one who takes the prize. I'm standing here redeemed by the look inside His eyes. I tried to work my ticket with good deeds and good talk, tried to earn my blessings on a long and weary walk. I thought maybe God would notice how hard I tried to please and forgive my imperfections, bringing me some ease. But I finally fell down when I reached the end of me, and he simply whispered, "Child, the gift is always free." It's nothing I have done, no virtue I could claim, just the sound of his sweet mercy calling out my name. If I had a trophy, it would stand for failure and for fear, but the crown he offers shines eternally and clear. It's all about the giver, not the one who takes the prize. I'm standing here redeemed by the look inside his eyes. So I hang up all my striving and all my weary pride. There's no room for self-boasting when you're standing by his side. Every breath I breathe, every moment that I live, is thanks to all the grace that only he can give. It's nothing I have done, no virtue I could claim, just the sound of his sweet mercy calling out my name. If I had a trophy, it would stand for failure and for fear, but the crown he offers shines eternal and clear. It's all about the giver, not the one who takes the prize. I'm standing here redeemed by the look inside his eyes. Not the one who takes the prize. It's nothing I have done, just his sweet mercy.
Carried worries heavier than a cedar log, dragged them through the mud, through the thickest fog. I thought my own strength was the only way to cope, gripping hard onto a frayed and weary rope. It don't matter if your trouble is too big or small, eventually that weight is gonna make you fall. Meet me at the wood where the nails were driven deep, where the Son of Man laid down his soul to sleep. That old rugged cross is the only place to shed every fear you're carrying, every word that you have dread. Leave your heavy pack right there beside the stone, and walk away a free man, no longer on your own. I wasted years trying to hide my faults and pain, but sin smells loudest when you're caught out in the rain. I learned that pretending only makes the burden grow, trying to carry secrets that the whole wide world should know. But the good news whisper, come just as you are. Your redemption's waiting brighter than the morning star. So meet me at the wood where the nails were driven deep, where the Son of Man laid down his soul to sleep. That old rugged cross is the only place to shed every fear you're carrying, every word that you have dread. Leave your heavy pack right there beside the stone, and walk away a free man, no longer on your own. I don't need a fancy church or a stained glass sight. All I need is Calvary bathed in glorious light. It stands there still, a promise solid and true, a simple meeting place for me and for you. So meet me at the wood where the nails were driven deep, where the Son of Man laid down his soul to sleep. That old rugged cross is the only place to shed every fear you're carrying, every word that you have dread. Leave your heavy pack right there beside the stone, and walk away a free man, no longer on your own. Walk away a free man. Meet me at the wood. You are no longer on your own.
I've stood by that river 1,000 times before, looking at the mistakes that washed up on the shore. I tossed my poor excuses right into the flow, watching all my history drift away below. Every foolish choice I made, every crossword spoken loud, they haunted all my thoughts like a persistent cloud. But the river knows my name, and the river runs clean now. I surrendered my whole life to the promise of the vow. It ain't the memory that matters, it's the mercy that I claim. I dove beneath the surface, and I rose up truly changed. The water covered all the failures, every drop of earthly shame. Now the river knows my name, and it won't forget again. The people that I hurt still carry certain scars, and sometimes I just stare up at the unforgiving stars. Redemption ain't a feeling that you catch in just one day. It's the daily walking forward, letting Jesus lead the way. I can't undo the moments, but I can change the path ahead, living for the Master by the words he spoke and said. 'Cause the river knows my name, and the river runs clean now. I surrendered my whole life to the promise of the vow. It ain't the memory that matters, it's the mercy that I claim. I dove beneath the surface, and I rose up truly changed. The water covered all the failures, every drop of earthly shame. Now the river knows my name, and it won't forget again. That river flows from Calvary, where the crimson stain was spread. It washes cleaner than the life I thought I almost led. I'm not afraid to wade in, no matter how the tide may pull.
'cause I know the current guides me to the master of my soul. Yes, the river knows my name, and the river runs clean now. I surrendered my whole life to the promise of the vow. It ain't the memory that matters, it's the mercy that I claim. I dove beneath the surface and I rose up truly changed. The water covered all the failures, every drop of earthly shame. Now the river knows my name and it won't forget again. And a river runs clean now, truly changed. The river knows my name.
My wallet's thin and the bills are tall. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever stand up at all. The pantry shelves are showing too much wood, and it's hard to see the future the way I know I should. But I look outside at the morning sun, and I remember all the battles he has won. He don't give me diamonds and he don't give me gold, but he always gives me shelter from the bitter cold. The well might look shallow, the supply might seem to cease, but he gives me just enough for today to find my peace. I'm standing on his promise, I ain't asking for no more than the daily bread delivered right up to my door. I see the neighbors buying things I can't afford, trying hard to find joy in material reward. It tempts the heart to look across the fence and trade real blessings for a worldly pretense. But my faith is rooted deeper than the garden dirt. The simple life I live is where I found my worth. He don't give me diamonds and he don't give me gold, but he always gives me shelter from the bitter cold. The well might look shallow, the supply might seem to cease, but he gives me just enough for today to find my peace. I'm standing on his promise, I ain't asking for no more than the daily bread delivered right up to my door. You know when Moses prayed, the sky rained down the food. That's the kind of goodness that God always understood. He won't let his children go hungry in the night. He holds the universe and he holds my candle bright. He don't give me diamonds and he don't give me gold, but he always gives me shelter from the bitter cold. The well might look shallow, the supply might seem to cease, but he gives me just enough for today to find my peace. I'm standing on his promise, I ain't asking for no more than the daily bread delivered right up to my door. Just enough for today,
daily bread. He always delivers right up to my door. I used to farm a field of bitter weeds, sowing nothing but my own foolish deeds. That old red dirt was heavy, hard and dry. Nothing good could ever reach up to the sky. The seasons passed, still the harvest failed. Just a worn out heart that every sorrow held. But the Lord came through and changed the old dirt around, pulled the roots of hurt right out of the ground. He plowed my weary spirit with the plowshare of His grace. Now flowers bloom where failure held its place. I'm a brand new crop, standing in the sun and rain. The old farm's gone and it ain't coming back again. The neighbors talk, they remember how I felt. The empty promises my lonely soul would tell. They can't believe the green that's growing here today, thinking the bad seeds will always find a way. But the master gardener knows just what to do. When he starts a work, you know he sees it through. Oh, the Lord came through and changed the old dirt around, pulled the roots of hurt right out of the ground. He plowed my weary spirit with the plowshare of His grace. Now flowers bloom where failure held its place. I'm a brand new crop, standing in the sun and rain. The old farm's gone and it ain't coming back again. You can't fix a broken soil just with your sweat and time. It takes the living water, a promise that's sublime. When He tilled my land, He did it all for free, and gave the seed of faith for all the world to see. Yes, the Lord came through and changed the old dirt around, pulled the roots of hurt right out of the ground. He plowed my weary spirit with the plowshare of His grace. Now flowers bloom where failure held its place. I'm a brand new crop, standing in the sun and rain. The old farm's gone and it ain't coming back again. Ooh, change the old dirt around, ain't coming back again. Just brand new grace.
The phone keeps ringing and the worries pile high. Just another Monday underneath the cloudy sky. Every headline shouts about the fear and the fight, trying to steal the quiet from the middle of the night. I used to run to people just to try and feel whole, trying to fill the emptiness deep down in my soul. But the Savior taught me the sound of stillness. It ain't a worldly balm, it's a deep soul cleansing witness. It's the whisper of His mercy when the daylight starts to fade. The perfect peace that only Jesus made. You gotta shut the world outside and let the noise grow dim, and find your quiet comfort when you sit alone with Him. I burned up too much daylight, chasing quick success, believing earthly treasures could heal my deepest stress. I traded moments of grace for the hurried, shallow chase. Forgot that true contentment doesn't care about the pace, but the only place where true relief resides is deep inside the promise where His Spirit gently guides. Oh, the Savior taught me the sound of stillness. It ain't worldly balm, it's a deep soul cleansing witness. It's the whisper of His mercy when the daylight starts to fade. The perfect peace that only Jesus made. You gotta shut the world outside and let the noise grow dim, and find your quiet comfort when you sit alone with Him. You don't need a map or a sermon to be near. Just silence out the screaming and let the message be clear. He's not in the fire, He's not in the thunder roll. He's waiting in the silence to take control of your soul. Yes, the Savior taught me the sound of stillness. It ain't a worldly balm, it's a deep soul cleansing witness. It's the whisper of His mercy when the daylight starts to fade. The perfect peace that only Jesus made. You gotta shut the world outside and let the noise grow dim, and find your quiet comfort when you sit alone with Him.
Sit alone with Him.
Sit alone with Him.
Sit alone with Him.
The perfect peace He made. I've been walking this old earth for a long and weary while, seen a lot of heartaches and few reasons to smile. My shoes are worn thin and the sun has beat down hard, holding on to faith like it's my last identity card. I hear the distant music, soft and sweet and low, telling me it's time for this old pilgrim soul to go. Just across the last river where the shadows disappear, that's the promised land the Father built to dry away my tears. I'll lay my burdens down and trade my cross for a crown when I finally see that heavenly, peaceful town. No more pain to suffer, no more earthly weary sigh, when I step across the water and I look Him in the eye. They talk about the treasures that they're planning to store, thinking this life's comfort
is what we're living for. But every mansion built with pride will surely start to rust, and every human victory will soon return to dust. My only real estate is waiting on the other side, where the streets are made of glass and the Lamb is the light and guide. Just across the last river, where the shadows disappear, that's the promised land the Father built to dry away my tears. I'll lay my burdens down and trade my cross for a crown when I finally see that heavenly, peaceful town. No more pain to suffer, no more earthly weary sight. When I step across the water and I look him in the eye, I feel the water rising, cooling down my aching feet. The moment's coming soon when my journey is complete. Don't you weep for me, brother, when you see me start to fade. I'm just heading to the place where my inheritance is laid. Just across the last river, where the shadows disappear, that's the promised land the Father built to dry away my tears. I'll lay my burdens down and trade my cross for a crown when I finally see that heavenly, peaceful town. No more pain to suffer, no more earthly weary sight. When I step across the water and I look him in the eye, look him in the eye. Just across the last river,